What's going on, YouTube? Yes, I am a rapper.
Forget about that, I got better things to talk about, like standing up for all these kids that suffer from self-doubt.
And I've been known to play a game or two here and there. Okay. I'm like scared to go in here now. Help me! Check it out, you guys. We are recording another Equipment Guide Series episode live on my Twitch as we speak. A sound alert just played a little bit ago, but I didn't catch it in the intro. I'm sure another one will play here in a second. But anyways, if you want to be a part of the behind the scenes of how these episodes happen, please click the link to my Twitch channel in the description down below and come join the music family and come be a part of the vibe. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about the thermometer in Phasmophobia. We're going to go over all the different tiers, how each one works, and which ghost... Actually, no, I don't think any ghosts interact with the thermo differently than others, so... Cool, we're just going to go over all the tiers and all the functions and all the stuff and all the things. Wow, wow, wow. Toxic! Anyways, without further ado, let's stop talking the talk and let's walk the walk. Alrighty, you guys, we are here on Tanglewood, my favorite map of all time. If you want to learn why Tanglewood is my favorite map, please click the right-hand corner to find out why Tanglewood is my most favorite map in this game. Anywho, we are playing on a different custom difficulty this time around. We are playing a custom difficulty with the preset of Nightmare Mode. However, I have both the sanity and activity monitors on and working. I also have the fuse box starting on, and we got all three evidence types. So that way I can give you guys all the types of info that I can in these episodes and save myself a little bit of time as well and not die immediately. So let's turn around and check out the thermometer. Anywho, it's literally a handheld thermometer. Now, the bright side to this thermo at tier 1 is that it is not an electronic. So whether it's in your hand, whether if it's in the room that you're in, whether if it's in the spot that you're hiding, when the ghost is hunting you, the ghost will not find you because this is not considered an electronic. Let's go into the house. Let's try to find the ghost room and see if I can show you how this works. So one thing I want to go over with the thermos specifically right off the bat is... Just threw something over here. The one thing that I wanted to go over with you guys right off the bat is back before the Eventide update of the game, whenever you would see your breath... Whoa, I saw that happen. We're gonna stand right here. Wow, it is active as fuck. So before the Eventide update, whenever you would see your breath in the ghost room that you're looking for the ghost in, that would indicate that you would have freezing temperatures. However, that has changed to now where when you see your breath, it doesn't mean you have freezing temperatures anymore. It just means that it's cold in the room that you are in. It is throwing things like crazy in here, but for some reason the temperature is... Okay, the temperature is slowly going down now. Once the temperature is 5 degrees or below, so 5 degrees to 1 degree indicates that it is just cold in the room. There's no freezing temperatures. It's just cold in the room, and that's why you can see your breath. Me, I like to read the Celsius side versus the Fahrenheit side. It's just easier for me. If whatever you guys choose to do, just let me know in the comments down below. I know everybody does it differently. So the thing with the tier 1 thermo, it's not an electronic. You don't need to turn it on. So it's once it's in your hand, it's already on. So, Jesus Christ, this ghost is crazy. But once this thermo was first introduced, the red line that you're seeing in the thermo, it used to just drop straight down to the temperature that you would need. Now, with an update that happened some time ago, it won't drop straight down. It's gonna like fluctuate to make it a little bit more trickier to get the temperatures that you're looking for. But we already know that the ghost is in this room, and we already can see how active it is right now with how much it's throwing things. So we already have our ghost room. We know where it is. The temperature will just float. It won't go straight down to where you need it to go. As before, it used to just go straight down to where you would want it to go, making this like the preferred tier of thermo that you would want. I used to swear by this tier of thermometer, but now I don't get that. Throwing things, poltergeist, quite possibly, really. That's it for the tier 1. Anything that I forget, I'll be sure to mention later on in this episode, but for right now, we're gonna move on and talk about the tier 2 thermo. So one thing somebody in the chat mentioned to me that I want to bring up to you guys, you can just drop this thermo into the ghost room and leave it there, and you can keep looking back at it periodically to keep checking the temperatures. Like right now, it's below 5 degrees, where beforehand it was a little bit above 5 degrees. So you can definitely just place it wherever you want in the ghost room, and then you can leave, go get whatever items you need to set up, and then come back and keep checking it periodically to see where the temperatures are. So good call, chat. Now we dive into the tier 2 thermo. All right, you guys, we're back in the truck. We're back at Tanglewood, and now we got our tier 2 thermometer. So let's go into the house. Let's try to find the ghost room, and let's talk about the tier 2 thermo. Alrighty, so we found the ghost room because it turned that light on, and it turned that radio on, and it touched that door. So, oh, that's a double door touch. Yokai? Is that you? Anyway, so with the tier 2 thermometer, this is an electronic, so it's not like the other one where you can just hold it and it will find the temperature for you. You literally got to, for me, it's right click, but whatever it is for you, it may be different if you're playing on controller with console, or if your keybinds on keyboard and mouse are different. But literally, the way to make this work is you just hold the button that you use to turn it on, and you continue holding it, and you will get constant temperature readings. So for me, the way I used to do this was I would just hold it, get that first reading, and then I would hold it again. But I found out fairly recently that you can just continue holding it and it will continue reading temperatures for you, which is honestly such a game changer, and I freaking love it. See, like, I'm holding the button consistently and I'm still getting like nothing but readings. But the Hantu in particular has forced freezing evidence, because when it's cold in the house that you are hunting the ghost in, when it comes to a Hantu, it will be super fucking speedy. It will definitely chase you around. And so when you have the power on, it will slow down the Hantu significantly. But when the power is off, like when the breaker is completely turned off, that Hantu will be coming at you like Usain Bolt going for the finish line, man. Like, honestly, it is the most terrifying thing in the world. But that's really the only ghost that has forced freezing temperatures. It is touching things like crazy. But yeah, so this thermo is an electronic, so if the ghost starts hunting you, make sure you just turn it off or drop it, find a hiding spot like these closet doors here, and just hide and turn your flashlight off. Little rule of thumb, always turn your flashlight off when you're being hunted. That's really all I have to tell you about the tier 2 thermo. There's really not much to it. So let's just move on to tier 3. Alrighty, my friends, we are here in the truck, and we are here to look at this tier 3 thermometer. Look at this bad boy. Holy moly. They have a whole freaking microphone attached to it or something like that. So let's go ahead, let's find the ghost room, and let's talk about the tier 3 thermo. Anywho, so I'm having trouble finding the ghost room, but I figured, why not stop wasting any more time and just talk about the tier 3 thermo. So obviously, the tier 3 thermo, you gotta right click or whatever button it is for you to turn it on, and you will use that same button to hold and find out the temperatures. So we'll walk around the house and try to figure out where the coldest place in the house is right now. But as you can see, the refresh time for how it reads the temperatures is significantly faster. Yeah, the hold time is significantly less. Obviously, you guys will hear me say this about all the equipment as the episodes progress. There we go, we have a door touch somewhere. But tier 3 will forever be the way to go when it comes to upgrading your equipment. Yes, it does take some time to do. It does take a little bit of grinding to turn the breaker off, so you are not a djinn, thank Christ. I need to turn the breaker back on then. But anyway, so yeah, tier 3, the way to go. The hold time is significantly less. The refresh time is a lot faster. And it's just honestly top tier when it comes to the thermometer. Honestly, my starting loadout typically consists of a flashlight, a thermometer, and a photo cam. And honestly, I've thought about switching it up to have it be flashlight, EMF, thermo. So that way I can use the EMF to find the ghost room and then use the thermo to read the temperatures, obviously. So that's really it about the tier 3 thermo. This episode wasn't exactly the most thorough one because there's really not a whole lot to the thermo. Like, once you learn how to understand them, how to use them, they're really easy to use. And honestly, that's it. So yeah, that's the tier 3 thermo in a nutshell. All right, you guys, that does it for this episode of the equipment guide series for Phasmophobia. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you leave a like and comment any info that you learned from today's video, or if you have your own info to share, feel free to share it in the comments down below. And please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. It literally takes a couple seconds of your time and helps me out more than you even know. If you're watching me for the very first time and this was the episode that you landed on, I have a playlist of all the other episodes that'll be to the right-hand side that you can check out, as well as a video where some friends and I were playing on prison with just video cameras to see how long we could live. So definitely check that out. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys, I appreciate you. Much love. Peace!